Texans news. Your girl, please be down. Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank, Nitty, and Patton, and Champagne Chef too.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We like to welcome the episode, man, of the show, the Texans on 3 podcast show. Y'all already know what it is, man. We are in the building. It is your host, Frank Nitty, sitting up there with my boy Ship sitting right there to the side, man. Hold on, let me make sure I get my boy sound. We're running a little bit late, but y'all know what it is, man. Big champagne popping. Boom. Big champagne popping. Y'all already know what it is, man. And sitting down there at the bottom, my twin, I guess we both battle reading it today, man. We got
with the glasses
activated. Patton in the building, man, a.k.a. Pat, man, a.k.a. the mailman, a.k.a. the streets. Y'all already know what it is, man. About to be a beautiful show as always, man. We like to welcome everybody that was with us last time. If this is your first time coming in, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share, no matter what social media you're coming from, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, however you want to call that. Damn, it looks like my internet might be real bad today. Hopefully it's not actually bad, but it's looking like it is. But hey, man, we give a shout out to that boy, Allen, man. Y'all already know what it is. We in the building, man. We got a good show for y'all, man. We got some good topics lined up.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, my internet is straight over here. I just don't...
Uh-oh.
I guess we'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, man, it's a beautiful day, man. How y'all day was today, man? I rarely get to ask y'all, like, how was y'all day sometime, man? What y'all day was like?
Hey, man, you know, we was tapped in the pod earlier. Then after that, man, me and London went out, hit the streets a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We pulled some of that mailman move, just got around, got out the house real quick with the baby and stuff. That's it, man.
Man,
nothing
that's
too
what's
big,
up.
nothing too special.
Another day in the streets, man.
Hey, already, man. Y'all already know I'm in the studio, man, making it do what it do. Yes, man, it's time to pop this dose 8 keys. And,
a plug, hey, no seconds.
Y'all out there with me.
Remember, my boy, he hitting you right now. You know what I'm saying? Plug him in.
Y'all gotta get y'all pop on too, man. If y'all know what it is, man. Let me turn down.
Boy gave you some promo, man.
the theme music, man. Say what's up. Shout out to the wife, man. We in the building, so let's run down some of these topics, man. The first one, man, I got a good one for y'all, man. Bill O'Brien media run brings back bad memories, man. It's bringing back some bad memories for me, man, because you know it seemed like Bill got a short memory, or at least I think Bill is acting like he don't remember the turmoil that he caused here while he was in Houston, because I'm hearing the dude on this one interview, y'all, where he's actually saying that he didn't enjoy being a GM.
Yeah.
Like it was like he kind of making it seem like something he was pushed into, something he didn't really want to do.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy negotiating contracts and all of this old kind of stuff. And I can't help but sit there to think to myself that like Bill, that's a lie. That when you was here on this team, bro, you were arrogant. Couldn't nobody tell you nothing. That's probably how you ended up in the position of being GM, because y'all got a GM that was actually here that was doing pretty good. Y'all got him fired some kind of well. I know Rick Smith, he didn't get fired. He actually stepped down because of his wife's sickness and whatever.
Yeah.
But what happened with the other guy that came? I can't think his name.
Brian Gaines.
Brian Gaines. He was doing a pretty good job, and y'all got that dude up out of here. And I feel like there was something that him and Easterby did. You know what I'm saying? But they got what they wanted, and then could not handle it once it was in their possession. That's how I look at it. What do y'all think?
Now I'm kind of feeling you. Oh, go ahead, CP.
He's a football coach. He's not a guy that's supposed to be in charge of everything. And by the time he obtained that power, that's when he realized it was too late to go back. His pride would let him go back.
So basically, he Chip Kelly'd himself. And that's exactly what he ended up looking like. He ended up looking like a Chip Kelly, where you know your short tenure in the NFL as far as a head coach. When looked back upon, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure y'all have been seeing the shows with my guy, where they talking about the old coach. You got Deshaun Jackson on there with
Shady.
Yeah, I saw it, but I ain't gonna lie. What you was talking about, though, Nitty, it sounded like from the interview I watched with Bill O'Brien, it was like he was trying to play hot potato with it. Well, I really didn't want to do it, and now it's, you know what I'm saying. Don't place a man. Take that as a man. You know what I'm saying. Take the blame as a man. Go ahead, be a man about it, dude. You know what I'm saying. Just stand up and stand on what you were doing, because like you said, it was to a point where nobody could tell him nothing, Nitty. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, hi, I never seen that name up here before. If you're new to the show, man, we'd like to welcome you.
Salute.
Hey, she's a Texan fan.
Oh, most definitely. I don't know, she looked familiar for some reason. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but she's it, man.
But anyway,
man, okay.
I just think that the whole Bill O'Brien, his whole tenure, bro, is just. It's just, when you look back on it, it pisses me off, bro. Like, it really does. It's one of them things that, you know what, as a matter of fact, while we here, let's just go ahead and go to this, because see, talking about Bill O'Brien made me want to talk about something today. You know, we in the off season right now, which is why I named the show "Gimme a Break." I wasn't actually talking about Neil Carter, but but yeah, give me a. You know, we on the break right now, so we kind of pulling news from everywhere right now, and we trying to find the best things possible. And what I've noticed is this right here. I said, man, let's talk about this. Let me bring this to my guys, and we talk about this as a whole. Basically, purge. I think we should all purge together. You know what I'm saying? Get this stuff out of our system. You know, and I think, you know, we should all take turns. And I'm not going first, but I think we should take turns. You know, just talking about that era and what it meant to you. What did it mean? What did the Deshaun Watson era mean to you? Ever since when we picked Guy, I think when we picked him at 11 or 10.
I want to say 11.
Okay.
I must finish say 12.
Ever since that night when
maybe 12, because I know KC jumped up and took. I wanted Mahomes, to be honest.
Mahomes probably went. No, we were getting Mahomes, but they did what they
did. Before we even get into this, I have to.
I ain't know nothing about Mahomes.
I know, you know, I watch college football, and even though when he was in college, I seen the potential in him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I seen what he was going to do in the league, but I seen the potential in him. Even though at Texas Tech, that wasn't a good team. They was always losing. But when he was on the field, they always had a chance to win every game he was in. But when we got Deshaun, I wasn't mad. You know, I had to go really watch Clemson, because Clemson's a team that I don't watch. So I had to go watch Clemson to see what
they national championships with him, baby.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know, Go Blue didn't make it, so come on. But anyway, so when we drafted Deshaun, I took the initiative to go watch all his game films from that season. They won a championship to get a feeling of what we were going to get in a quarterback, right? Yeah, this and it's a dry county over here. All I got is aquapana. So I'm gonna make it. But anyway, so right player, wrong situation. Okay. People always say, "What if we would have got Mahomes? Mahomes would have been fucked up." Excuse me, sorry for cussing. Deshaun probably
had 7 minutes.
Yeah, Yeah, we gotta get to the 10-minute mark. We'll get together one day. But
boom, there we go.
Motherfucker, let me tell you something. This nigga, Bill O'Brien fucked us up so bad, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. No, go ahead. What you say?
I'm about to start.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
You want to purge? So now we gotta purge. So look, man. The man came in the league talking about he chasing Brady. I want more rings than Brady. All right, Brady's still in the league. Brady ain't gone yet. Brady's still winning. All right. Mistake number one. You got this quote unquote generational talent. You got this quote unquote, as Dabo said, the Michael Jordan of football. You got this booty chin ass goddamn head coach that's fucks up everything he come in contact with. All right. Week 1, Tom Savage, Nicolas Cage's brother. Why is he out? The man was doing a horrible shake on the ground, just Jacksonville tore his ass up. Something that should never happen. All right. The man finally get the game. I want to say week 3. We on Thursday night. I never forget this shit. Week 3, Thursday night. Jill, don't play with me right now. Shit. Week 3, Thursday night. We in Cincinnati. Bill O'Brien calling the worst fucking plays in the goddamn world. But this man, because he was a man then, did everything he could to win that game. We won the game, I want to say 10-7. This man, shout out to my boy Jalen Strong, made a damn good block to free my quarterback up to get to the touchdown. Long run, you know what I'm saying? We hype. Win the game, beat Cincinnati prime time, all right? The next week, we go to Legion of Boom, set them on fire. Of course, we lose the game. You know, we lose. We wasn't ready. But he did so much to where, as a fan base, we got one. We got one.
Yeah.
That following Tuesday in practice, news break towards ACL.
Crazy, right?
To the point Nitty said, I'm going to steal something from Nitty. I'm using this coming from the heart. It's the heart. That man wasn't the same ever since. Even though he did the best he could, the motherfucker, God forgive me, the motherfucker Bill O'Brien fucked this man up so bad. He traded away hot. You brought in old ass David Johnson. Look at who the running backs was. I'm sorry, Duke Johnson, Carlos Hyde, the Pookie from down the street. The receivers. Who was the receivers? Will Fuller still hurt right now. Will Fuller is still hurt. Still. That man can't get off the toilet without pulling the hamstring. All
man,
right?
hey.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You had your best receiver was Chad and fucking Hansen. Do y'all know who he is? Do you remember?
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
Play Madden.
Like Snoopy saying, who?
Bro, I played Madden. That year, that was my go-to receiver. It's all I had. I couldn't wait to get to the past that season, go to the draft, and get somebody.
It was crazy out here.
Nigga, you signed a contract. You get paid. I don't want to play no more.
Hey, look. That's the crazy. That was crazy, bro. I
ran the whole thing down.
That's why I'm telling you, bro. We gotta purge, y'all, because what I learned is if you don't purge right, these things have the tendency to rear their heads back up on us, man. It'll come back up on us in the weirdest times that we wasn't intending for them to pop up. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
And bro, I'm telling you something, right? Like Patton hit on a lot of good points, man. The beginning, you know, that draft night when we first got him, you know, I wanted Mahomes too, man. Y'all done heard me say it before. I kind of had this feeling of what I knew Mahomes was gonna be, and we wasn't able to get him. So When we wasn't able to get him and we got Deshaun, you know, I'm thinking, hey, national championship. You know what I'm saying?
I guess
like maybe bro can come up in
guy
here
was froze for a little bit.
Because look at what we was coming from. We kind of had never had a what they call it, a franchise quarterback before. So you know, the league telling us, the league, the NFL network, the ESPNs, the Mel Kiper Juniors, what's my guy that ended up going to the Raiders, the GM? Mike Mayock. You know, they tell us that we got us a franchise QB. So hey, I'm going with it. And you know, not to stick too long on what was already said, but when we saw the man come on the field, pause, and we seen the man do what he did in those 7 games, and we all woke up to that news because it was like in the morning that we all got a chance. I was
getting some Astro gear. That's when we won the World Series.
We was all hearing that he tore his ACL, so we like, what, bro? And then not only that, we find out that, you know, the next year when he come back, you know, we was expecting that them fireworks, because I mean, when they told us he was out for the year, we pretty much racked that season up. We was looking forward to the draft. We just wanted to get somebody decent. We knew we needed a wide receiver, so you know they went to Notre Dame and they got Will Fuller. And I remember watching Will Fuller tape, man, and you know, trying to get myself excited. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I was trying to get myself excited.
Oh, did he?
And I couldn't. I mean, you know who was his quarterback? Who was the guy that just was here? The one that just Dobbs. Dobbs.
That was his quarterback.
Ball head.
Josh
Dobbs. Yeah, I think that was his quarterback in Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken.
Dobbs from Tennessee.
Dobbs with Tennessee. Well, find out who Will Anderson quarterback was, because
Will Fuller.
Yeah, Will Fuller, who his quarterback was in Notre Dame when he was there, because I could have sworn it was
Kaiser. Deshaun.
Y'all I got a totally different outlook than y'all, man.
You're right.
He went to the Browns. He went to the Browns.
You're right. You're right.
I'm going in.
That's what I was just about to say. So what I saw was okay, he got a wide receiver. You know, Bill traded them first 2 rounds of next 2 years worth of for Laramie Tunsil. Pretty much, and y'all stop me where I'm wrong at. The team pretty much did everything to help Deshaun, bro. They did. After that first year,
Fuller first. Fuller was already here when Deshaun got here.
Hold on, you serious?
Nah, man.
No, you're not right. No, that's not right, bro. That's not correct.
Right. The draft guard is always right.
Hold on. That can't be right. Because Will Fuller was actually drafted for Deshaun.
No, he wasn't.
Hold on, we finna see.
So Fuller was here before that?
No, I'm looking on what's the name.
Fuller was drafted with Braxton Miller and DJ Reader.
Oh, crazy.
Tyler Irvin, Nick Martin, and KJ Dillon.
What year?
I think he was
2016. We drafted Deshaun in 2017. The following year, the only receiver we got in that draft was Kiki QT.
Hold on, bro. This a Mandela effect shit going on right here, bro. You telling me hold on. Just hear me out right quick. Hear me out, Patton. I want you to close your eyes. Leave them open, it doesn't matter. But I want you to imagine.
No.
I want you to imagine the offense that we had before we
had Hop. We had what's that boy name? Brock Osweiler, right? We had him.
Mm-hmm.
We was getting ready to, well, not we.
Hold on. Not to cut you off. A play just popped up in my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Osweiler throwing a pass and Will Fuller dropping it in the end zone.
That was normal.
It was against the Patriots, though. You remember when we almost beat the Patriots?
Yep.
That was Brock's best pass that year.
Yes, bro. So you're right. You absolutely, bro, I could slap the shit out of myself right now because I didn't
Draft
remember that we had this nigga Will already, bro. Like, damn, that shit still make me scratch my head, bro. Like, I know y'all out there gotta feel the same way. Like that.
I got a totally different outlook about the Deshaun era, bro. I ain't gonna care.
I want to finish purging just real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Just so I never have to bring this up again, which I'm pretty sure I will. But hypothetically, so I never have to bring this back up again. I believed in Deshaun, bro. He was a Houston Texan. So when you're a Houston Texan, I'm believing in you full. But it wasn't, I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't easy for a young man like him having to see what living in the shadows of Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes getting picked and swiped up before he was getting picked and us having to settle for him, it means that he was gonna always be in Mahomes' shadow, at least to me anyway, because I'm gonna judge this man's career on how good Mahomes does. Meaning, like, if Mahomes does way better than him, then we lost in that draft, which it turns out to be that we did. There's something too that I want to bring up at the end, and that's the reason why I brought this up. There was a reason for bringing this up because I read an article on Deshaun, and they asked this man to give his. I'm gonna say it in it, but we're gonna talk about it at the end. They asked this dude to give his top 5 quarterbacks who perform the best under pressure. And you'll never believe who he put number 1. But anyway, it's on you now, Mr. 720, because I know you're finna have a whole insight on how we look at it. Because, bro, that whole shit to me was a nightmare, bro. It just was. It really was. It ended up being the best dream ever. And it's really a fever dream, bro. When we really look at it, bro, this shit gonna be like, what hell happened? And I think that's why I couldn't even remember that Will was already here, bro. Like it's just weird. And you know what? That shit. Look, now as you saying it though, as I'm talking, bro, I'm actually remembering, Pat, no bullshit. I'm actually remembering that game that he had against Seattle in his rookie season. It was Will Fuller that was, you know what I'm saying? So Will was here his first year. I don't know why I thought Will came hit this man second. Like,
okay, so that draft, the draft we got with Will Fuller and everybody, that was Rick Smith's last draft.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Anyway, back to what I'm finna go ahead and go, bro. Boy, I don't know why boys be hitting me. But hey, when we drafted Deshaun, bro, because I ain't know who Patrick Mahomes was. I just know he had that one game. I don't know if it was against Oklahoma or something. I think he threw for like 540 yards or some stuff like that in one game. That's the only reason why I knew Patrick Mahomes. But to be honest, bro, the Texas Tech quarterback, I instantly thought just, you know how you put him in a system and then he just good because he in a system like that. So that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, nah, man, I don't care about no Patrick Mahomes. When I was seeing we able to get Deshaun Watson, just won the national championship, just beat Alabama. Come on, bro. I feel like we won, nitty. So I don't know about the Patrick Mahomes thing like that. I didn't see that. I didn't even see that because the way I look at rookies totally different. But back to Deshaun though, bro, we was able to get Deshaun. I instantly knew we had a franchise quarterback, bro. I ain't like the way Bill O'Brien handled him, how he tried to play savage first. You know what I'm saying? And then he threw him in at that one point in time. But man, you're supposed to start him off real. How you gonna put Tom Savage in there? So let's not even get on that. Then for him to come in and do what he did, the way he did.
Hey, look, let me tell you, Bill O'Brien, bro, that old school bullshit. Like, you can't be just handed the reins. You ain't gonna know what to do with it. So you gotta earn it. They think that you play football. These coaches be thinking that they gotta build something in you, like they gotta manufacture it instead of just letting you be who you are. Like, no, let me put it together. So at the end, I can say I had everything to do with it. I'm the one that told them not to start them, and but I feel exactly what you're saying.
And so I feel with that kind of mess with them a little bit right there. And then I don't know if everybody remember this, but after, even though we lost to Seattle, he had a major game. That's when I was sold right there. I was sold on Deshaun. I'm going to get the jersey. I got the jersey right now. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even tripping. But when he threw a touchdown, he was running to the sideline. Bill O'Brien asked him, "Why did you do that?" And I'm thinking like, damn, bro, he threw a touchdown. Why you even asking that? You know what I'm saying? And the way he asked him, it was kind of like confrontational almost. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, why he even said that? We just scored, bro. Go ahead. You supposed to be dabbing him up, be like, oh man, what you saw? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you can pick his brain and y'all can pick each other's brain and stuff like that. But even after that, Deshaun and he got
In
hurt
that
that
play,
year
because
too.
evidently it was you seen something better than what I drew up.
Exactly, but don't be confrontational about it. You know what I'm saying? Why would you be confrontational about it? Just talk to your young quarterback. What you saw, man? Oh, okay, and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And in
Mm-hmm.
film room, y'all could have went over it a little bit more, but bro, the Deshaun era, I feel like, and then he almost got us to the AFC Championship game. I don't want to talk about the Chiefs and all that, but the Deshaun era was great to me. The only thing I did not like, even though he was going through all this stuff with the coaches, Bill O'Brien was the GM and all this stuff. Don't forget about the AFC South championships we won. I feel like that was because of Deshaun Watson. The only thing I don't like is how he went out, bro. He went out crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was
like so
crazy how
I
he
get
went
it.
out,
I got
bro.
it. You know what?
I love the Deshaun Watson era, bro. I had fun during the Deshaun Watson era. I just did not want that boy.
I'm gonna give
I
you a
hate the way
props.
he went out.
I guess that is what my issue is too, the way he went out, because let's just go back to one of the most horrible days ever as a Houston Texans fan. Divisional round, Kansas City up 24.
I'm almost shed a tear right now, bro.
To me,
I damn this shit.
this is when I kind of when I lost my fandom for Deshaun Watson, bro. This is when I kind of lost my fandom. Dude,
Man.
I just felt like, bro, he could have, and I know it's on the coach and everything, man, but golly, bro. It just
so
seemed
is that
like
his fault, Nitty?
it seemed like he could have did something.
We ain't got a whole team. We don't got a defense.
Man, he could have did something out there, bro. Now, offense, that's what we needed. We need defense. We needed offense.
I feel like if we scored 35 points or 31 points, we supposed to be able to win that game. And we was up 24-0 at half.
24-7.
That's the Deshaun fault.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's not the coaches. That's not the whole team.
Normally, it's the one who steps up. Like, put it like this: it can't be Deshaun. See, when it's in a situation like that, Deshaun's supposed to step up so much to where even if we lose, you can't point the finger at the quarterback. You see what I'm saying? He didn't allow us to not point the finger at him. He wasn't so good that we did not point the finger. You gotta point the finger at that nigga. He didn't step up, bro.
Look, I'm gonna say
like
this.
He was throwing perfect
we
passes
on this,
and niggas was dropping them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Since we on this, like I said, cool, because we can. And you bringing up so like that's why I'm traumatized. I'm a traumatized Texan, bro. Hey, back to this, Deshaun, bro. I appreciate what you done for us. I'm not just gonna bash you like my two guys right here. I appreciate what you done for us, man. I just hate the way you went out, bro. I hate the way you went out. You ain't have to do that little freaky stuff, bro. I hate that, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I hate about it. That's the only thing I hate about the era, man. Imagine him with the Miko Ryans and like how I think Deshaun could probably. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm done. We got CJ. Let's go with CJ.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm gonna say this and I'm done with it, bro. Brady was down 28-3.
That's it. There you go, right there. We don't have to say nothing else right there, bro. Like
okay, one quick question since we talking about quarterbacks, y'all. Do y'all think are the Texans cursed at quarterback? Is that a curse?
Hell no. The past Texans, I do
CJ
think
ain't want CJ done everything Deshaun done done.
No. Deshaun didn't come in his rookie season and have the type of play.
He got hurt.
That's blasphemy. That's really big blasphemy right there, bro.
He got hurt.
Ain't no way in the world are we gonna say. Let's don't do that. Let's not even say. Hold on, what's this?
Boy, if you don't get.
Hey, let's not sit up here and put these two. They can't even be in the same classroom. They can't be on the same.
I guess Nitty forgetting that Deshaun
Like
had the most
CJ
passing yards.
is. I'm gonna just tell you this. CJ says this right here. Elite. When you look at his play, you see elite. When you look at Deshaun Watson play, bro, it does not say elite. I'm just being honest. It looks like it
It
says
may not say elite.
It says you can make a play here and there, but it does not say elite though, bro. That CJ elite all day. This ain't
I'm
blowing
not
smoke.
I'm not talking about the Browns. I'm not talking about the Browns, Deshaun Watson. But when Deshaun was here with us, it may not say elite, but it damn sure said win, because we were winning.
If he was that good, the year we went 4-13, he would have a great
He led
quarterback.
the league in passing.
But that's because we were sorry. He clean up time. You when you clean up time,
maybe so.
Every game, bro. Like you a Deshaun fan at heart.
I started cook, but I do. I got a Deshaun jersey. I'm just not putting it on.
I wouldn't live about it.
I'd have burned it. But no, man, let's go on to the next thing before we have people on here. Well, what's the name? Okay, I got this player from what's the name? This question from Big Ounce, man. Shout out Big Ounce from Twitter. He a good follow, man. Been following him for a minute. He had a nice little question, man. And I said, dang, I'm gonna bring that to the show. And they said, which player will have a bigger season from last year's draft? And you can't use CJ, Will, or Tank. So who you think?
I got Jared Patterson.
Okay. And what position you see him being at? Guard or somewhere?
Center.
Mm. So Shrugs not gonna be a center according to you.
Shrugs are being moved to guard.
So you're not counting on my boy Kenyon. He ain't you ain't sold on Kenyon. You ain't sold on the comeback kid yet.
He got to prove it. Juice
not
held
the hometown hero.
Juice held up in both center and guard. JP held his own at center when he was playing.
As long as it ain't the other Green though, right?
Both of them. I mean, okay, I like both Keon and Kendrick Green. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Green is one of those, I always say football player. He's the guy that's going to do whatever you ask him. Kick the ball, catch the ball, go tackle. He's going to make this team. The attention is going towards Keon because we invested draft capital into you. There were so many players there that we could have drafted, i.e. Kyle Hamilton, i.e. Jordan Davis. We decided to roll with your ass. Now,
I think he still got a chance to end up being the best out of all of them.
Yeah, I want him to. I really want him to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good problem to have.
Dude really been playing injured. Hey, what's happening, man?
Salute, man. I mean, and that's a good thing to have. Like, you got two guys. Let's say you got two good guards, two good centers, okay? Out of those four players, only two going to start. In the event one gets injured, you have somebody to step up immediately. And both, like, it was crazy. Both Patterson and Struggs can play guard. I don't know if Keon or Kendrick can play center. You know what I'm saying? So you're really in a good spot. Knock on wood. Everybody goes through the whole season. The team as a whole, from top to bottom, even the trainers, even the fans, me included. We all be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real. Hey, no joke. We all got to make sure that we healthy just as much as these players are out here. But who would you say? Who would you say though? Who would you say, Shep? I ain't hear you say nobody.
Yeah, okay. So Tua was in that draft as well, right?
Word.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with that guy, Tua. Hey man, I know we were talking about the linebackers. He had something because I said I used the word weak, so I ain't gonna use the word weak. I'm looking for you to step up toward Tua and take that third linebacker spot over and come and make the draft class look even more marvelous. So I'm going with Tua, bro. Let's get it, number 39. Go give me a 39 jersey. Let's go.
Okay, me, man. Draft last year. No CJ, Will, or Tank.
Do you know who's all left?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. If I gotta say anybody that I got that it's gotta be what's the name, man?
Hutch.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question. I really want to say Brandon Hill, bro.
Yeah.
And I know they sound retarded because y'all probably like who, but I can't think of another player that was from that draft last year. Like,
and he only played like maybe 10.
That's already had a big season.
Year.
Yeah. So no, hold on. Let me take that back. I'm not gonna say Brandon Hill. Let me think. Let me think a little bit. Give me
about. Got 3 players. You got Horton, who just came back from cancer. You got Hutch. You got Brandon Hill.
Okay, what I'm gonna say Hutch. I'm gonna say Hutch because
season room crazy.
Yeah, I like Hutch, man. For some reason, bro, when I see Hutch run when he touches the ball, especially pause. But when he does those reverse, when they give him the reverses and all of that, bro.
Yeah, he do his thing on him.
Electric though, like you got to be honest. Like bro, be looking electric with the ball in his hand, bro. Like he just looked like he looked like Nico Collins in year 2. Like he just want to break out so bad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he
need like, more rips.
Yeah, and I think this year. So yeah, I'm confident with saying it. I'm confident with saying your boy.
Hutch's biggest thing coming out of college was being able to catch the ball more frequently. He was there. He was our state's biggest, their best receiver, but a lot of times it's the lack of focus he would have. He would drop the easy passes. He'll catch the hard ones, the go up, climb the ladder. He'll catch those like Hopwood, but the one that's easy, wide open, drop it. That's his biggest problem. He also had that problem last year in training camp too.
I think they should put him. He should be used like, you know, a wide receiver that we had, bro, that actually did pretty good, man. And I was mad when we lost him. Chris Moore, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Chris was gangster, bro.
He was an effort man.
He was what?
An effort man.
Yeah, like I like that in a player, bro. I like when dude just like I call it being gangster, when it's like you just exert your will on the field. You just like, look, I know this, that, and the other, but I'm finna come out here. And you can tell that the league must know that about him too, right? Because he does, it's all what he does, he never gets the props as being like a good receiver. Like the dude have a good game, a knockout game, and you never gonna be on ESPN. Chris Moore is such a. It's like he's so inconsistent, bro. Like,
they don't even want to bring him up.
Yeah, they don't really bring him up.
You know where he went?
Yeah, I think I know. He went somewhere where I was upset. And was it the Ravens?
Nah, he went to go die.
Oh, yeah. So we already know what that was, bro. We don't even gotta say that.
R.I.P.
Hey, we already know that when you go over there, that's man. Hey, what they call it? That's wide receiver hospice.
Yeah, like you lifeline. Look, I seen Hop last night at the Dallas game against Boston, and he was waving in my homes, and I said to myself,
Hopkins?
Yeah, I said to myself, I said, you trying to get over there, huh? And lifeline, it's almost over.
Hey,
I love Hop, dog. I love Hop, but he better get out of there.
He better, like it's the what they call it, bro. You starting to see, you know, they're starting to call your family members and stuff, man. Like,
we got Herb get up here. Ain't got much time.
They're getting everybody ready, man. So yeah, I do think the same thing too. Also, this was a question that was brought up. Will Mechie have a breakout season this year? I think so. I think that Mechie gonna make some money this year. I really do think so. I just hope that it's with our team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mechie is like I'm gonna prepare y'all Texans fans that don't know, so you be prepared. If Mechie ends up being real good, right, teams are going to be kicking down the door to try to get dude because he's a fourth wide receiver on a good team, and you will actually get fired as a GM by not trying to go and get him. So everybody's gonna be trying to go get him, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Will he leave? If it's for the bread, I would want him to. You know what I'm saying? Especially if our team is good already. I want to see Mechie be successful. Anybody be successful. I wouldn't want just be selfish and say, yeah, you stay on our team and we just keep him on the shelf like that, and he's like a shiny. We don't want to do that, but at the same time, I just feel like this year is going to hurt us in a lot of ways that we don't understand. And one of those ways is going to be that Mechie's going to do so good that people are going to try to get him away from us. Because you got to think about it. This is Mechie's third year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So next year will be his fourth. And so we'll probably have one more year, but so that's where the trade offers are going to try to come in to take him off the team. And I don't want to see him leave. But what do y'all think, though? I just think Mechie should have
I got a question for both of y'all. What does statistically a Mechie breakout season look like with what we already have?
Crazy, right?
50
man.
catches.
That's
50
catches.
50?
Yeah, about 50. That's a lot too.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking like
50 about how many yards though? About 600?
About 400 type shit, 500. But look though, even if when you were saying what you were saying, Nitty, I was thinking like, okay, if Mechie had that breakout year and we can still have him 2 years to get to that 5th year, that might be at the expense of Diggs. You see what I'm saying? Because Diggs you say what now?
You don't get a 5th year. He was a 2nd round pick.
Okay, so my bad. So he got 1 more year with us.
Yeah, 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he do good this year, I'm just thinking like, man, that might be at the expense of Diggs, because if Diggs asking for too much money, we can be like, forget it, just go ahead and fill Mechie in right there. You know what I'm saying? Let Diggs do whatever he can do in the market. So that's why I was saying, man, if we could get Mechie right there and he had one of those type of seasons, shit, we can just plug Mechie in, let Diggs go, and Mechie is the younger receiver.
You have 3 nice receivers still have a big three.
Exactly. And we still got Tank that'll still have like 2 more years with Tank, So I was thinking like they may just come at the expense of Diggs, especially if it's a breakout year. Like, what you think his stats should be, man? What you think would be a breakout year for him?
30 receptions.
30, okay.
Between 30 and 45, 500 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. And it depends on how you're scoring it. Yeah.
You have to understand, like, we are gonna be the highest scoring team in the league. We're gonna be 1A, maybe 1B, depending on how Pat do with his little receivers. But we got 3 number ones. All right. Mitch is gonna see the field at some point to give one of those guys a breather.
Yeah.
I believe and trust in Slow to incorporate him into the offense. You got to think about it. If you go back to the year where the Colts had 3 1,000-yard receivers, the next closest person was Dallas Clark. The next closest person after him was the running back. It was running back.
Got a lot of mouths to feed, man.
It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So even the numbers I'm saying, like, it's going to take a lot. Granted, i.e. nobody gets hurt, but let's say maybe Diggs misses a game, maybe Collins misses a game, maybe Dale misses a game. Hopefully they don't, but this is the NFL. Anything can happen.
This is a perfect segue into the next question. I'm talking about it's so dope because in what y'all talking about right now, right?
Oh,
it's actually like, so what does it look like? Let's just say week 6, right? What does the team look like around week 6, week 7? Who emerges? Who seems like the real wide receiver number 1 come that time?
Nico, I'm gonna give you the number on top of my head. 600, 500, 400. Nico, 600 yards because he's the biggest guy to all of them. I'm gonna say Tank will have the 5 going deep all the time, and I would give Diggs 450, 475, close to 5 touchdowns.
And that's around like week 6.
Okay,
I'll say week 7.
I wanted to order. So we were ordering our wide receiver room, right? That's how y'all were ordered, Nico.
If we go about week
Tank.
6, no, Nico, starting Nico and Diggs, right? Starting. If we go on 2 receivers, if we in our formation, 2 receivers, tight end, fullback.
Yeah.
Nico, Diggs. When we go through our receiver sets, I'm moving Diggs to the inside and I'm putting Tank on the outside. Those two are actually all 3 of those guys are interchangeable because all of them can play either one. But if I'm running my first play in trips, I got Nico, Diggs, and Tank.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Look, and I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly because we all been saying throughout the the Texans got 3 wide receiver number 1s. And so when we think about that, right, we have to look at that like, okay, that's on paper. But when this actually gets on the field, when this is actually on the field, like, this has to, like, the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL offense, it's not a title that's won. It's not something that's like, okay, if by week 6, whoever got the most catches, that's who our wide receiver number 1 is. No, that's how the plays are drawing up. So somebody has to be the one starting week 1. So what I'm thinking is like what you said, Patton. It's gonna be Collins. I think Collins has earned that.
We paid him.
Yeah, I think we paid him like so. The way that the team, the offense, if you see Bobby Slowick offense last year, it was kind of built around Nico. When they really need
or was it because Tank
you know
hurt?
what I'm saying? Y'all don't agree with that? No, it was designed around Nico though, bro. Like surprisingly though, like think about it. Most of the first plays or big plays of games when you go back, and that's why Nico highlight reel looks so like crazy like it do, because he was getting
because Tank was hurt though.
No, I don't know if it was because I think Nico was that good, bro.
Let's go week by week.
I love Nico. Actually, you see, I was saying he's the best receiver in the league.
Not yet.
We're talking about that next. That's the next thing we're talking about.
So with Nico, out of receivers he had last year, Nico was the biggest target. And if you go into week 1, he had a few catches, but he was also relying heavily on Robert Woods and Noah Brown, because Tank didn't get many snaps that game. We played Baltimore. It was Nico, Robert Woods, that were starters. Noah Brown was in the slot. Noah Brown gets hurt. That's what gives Tank in the game. Of course, Nico was feeding. CJ was feeding Nico, but you could tell as time progressed that Tank was really his favorite go-to target.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, and the teams will rotate the coverage because a lot of times Tank would do double cover a lot of times, and when you got double coverage over here, Nico's on 1 deep, single coverage.
Well, hold on, pause real quick. Not to throw y'all, but are y'all insinuating that Nico Collins' season was what it is because Tank got hurt?
No, I'm not.
That's what Shep trying to say.
I mean,
look at Shep.
No. Okay, listen. I love Nico. He's a number 1 for sure. But Tank got hurt, and I feel like that boosted his numbers up a little bit more because if Tank was here a whole season, I think some of that would have been cut, and maybe 300-400 yards would have been cut off top of that. Then he have like 1,300.
But all of his plays were big plays, though, bro.
Yeah.
They all were.
I know. Listen, y'all. Listen.
397.
So okay.
That middle of the field belongs to
y'all forget
Collins,
it,
bro? Like that middle of the
do y'all? Listen, do you guys forget? Y'all forget about when Tank to drive down the field? All 4 went to Tank. Do y'all forget when we played against Jacksonville? How Tank hit them deep and hitting them for deep passes? So do y'all forget when we played against Cincinnati? Tank getting them the touchdowns
because double coverage was on Nico during those times.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Nico will probably get double covered a little bit more. Tank would
because he's the number 1 wide receiver. You tend to
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Nico is number 1 for sure. But I'm saying that some of that may have been cut into.
Does it feel funny saying that though? Like honestly, like I'm a,
What?
like Nico's a number one wide receiver, bro. Like,
It don't feel funny after watching his highlight tape. It don't
no,
feel
not
funny.
after this year. But would you just feel comfortable off his first 2 years saying that?
No,
I was behind him.
You're right. No.
I was behind him too, but his play wasn't saying it though, Pat.
I was kind of forgiving up on
number one.
guys.
And
The best ability is availability, man.
Hey, it wasn't even saying
Don't make me take this shirt off and go put my Michigan shirt on. Right?
Hey man, the best ability is availability, man.
Bro is looked at as being like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't look at him as being at the beginning of the year before Stroud got here. If you'd have said, okay, y'all, do y'all want T. Higgins or Nico Collins?
He finna go put that Michigan on.
I would have said, man, give me T. Higgins, because he was out there looking like a better wide receiver, bro.
I was saying that.
Yeah, but like I can't front Nico.
And to be honest, I was feeling the same way about Stingley.
We're gonna tag Nico in this when we do the show. Man, bro,
Nico, I'm not hating, bro. I swear I'm not hating.
Truth, bro. Like what you and CJ Stroud are together, bro. Let no man or woman try to tear apart, because y'all, bro, that is amazing. Like you were a good wide receiver with good traits and everything when we drafted you. That's why we drafted you. But you seen what other quarterbacks what your game look like, right? You seen what you got with CJ. Like I said on the show before, man, CJ deserve a nice whip or something. Maybe you get that man a Tesla or something.
Nice,
I don't know, but yeah, he definitely made it to where, you know what I'm saying, that check is in your bank account right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. But to answer this question right here, I'm gonna go most yards, Nico, and I'm telling you, Tank Dell. I'm looking for Tank maybe to have the more touchdowns, bro.
Okay, and you know what? That's good. And woo. Only thing that I would can argue with that is, shit, we got Diggs on
Diggs. Yeah, man.
Diggs fitted that, like it's like, you know, Diggs gonna get his, bro. So it's like
he gonna eat.
Like, so man, that's what make this question so complex, bro. Like, that's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. We almost have to really remember the answers on this. So you say you think Nico gonna be the wide receiver with the most yards and Tank with the most touchdowns. You didn't even mention Diggs. So I'm gonna mention Diggs. I'm gonna say I think Diggs may have the most touchdowns, my bro. I think. But I'm gonna go with the same thing that you said. I think Nico's gonna have the most yards. But I just feel like Diggs is going to probably have more touchdowns, man. Even though him and Tank might end up with the exact same number, bro. They might be 11. But you say what?
Everybody get triple digit the double digit touchdowns.
Boy, that thing said triple digits.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what? They going all our touchdowns.
We're going to the Hall of Fame this year. Okay, now, I will say double digits, 2 in the double digits. Yeah. I believe this. I know this is out of space. This is like, hey, come back to earth. But man, if you could have 3 wide receivers like that, 10 touchdowns a piece, you know what I'm saying? At the least. Ooh. You know how much?
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know how hard CJ would have to be cooking out there, bro. Pause. Like he would have to be going crazy, bro. Like 5 touchdowns a game, 5-6 touchdowns a game.
Y'all said he gonna have 5,000, and he gonna have the most touchdowns. But look, 1A. Nico Collins, Tank touchdowns. That's the 1A. The 1B is Tank Dell the most yards, Diggs the most touchdowns. Because when Tank was here, don't forget they was connecting deep. Pause.
Gigi over there
was connecting each other. Yeah, I see. Don't get it twisted. CJ and Tank had that report, bro, and he was hitting Tank deep too. Pause. He was though.
Nah, he was though, for real. Let's get
you think about it.
But this time is run. But we having some fun when the time getting to run like this.
Yeah.
I want to go to this one right quick because one of the people just asked about it. Then we'll go back to the Texans defense question. But the Trevor Lawrence contract, man. Hold on, let's for real. I want to get them 2 of them. I want to give them this one too.
Got the class laughing.
Okay. Oh, y'all ain't gonna shut up. Oh, that shit is funny though. Okay, all right. All right. Now, Trevor Lawrence getting a contract, man. I'm gonna tell you what this means. I don't watch the NFL long enough, so I'm not gonna be long with my answer. Sometime a player earns a contract in the NFL, right? Sometime in the NFL, you give a player money to inspire them. That's what this contract is right here. It's happened with the Texans before. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but the Texans have given out contracts to players who really didn't deserve them. But this is what the contract is saying. Hey, we believe in you. Go out there this year and turn up. That's what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's saying that, yo, you in a position right now where you really got us by the balls because you are. We really don't look at you as a franchise quarterback, but you the only thing we got. And so if we let you go, our fans probably will raise hell, even the ones that probably want you gone themselves, but you the only thing we got. So this money is given to him, bro, kind of sort of, and I know y'all finna say I'm tripping, but it was kind of sort of like when we gave Deshaun Watson that contract. It was like, hey, we giving you some big money, bro. Now go and play like a real quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was based on what his future could be, not what he done did. Because look at it. Trevor Lawrence ain't really just did nothing stellar too much in his career, but he's finna get paid. You know what? Same thing with Daniel Jones. Tell me I'm not absolutely correct. That the same thing with Daniel Jones in New York. They
not like Deshaun.
No. I'm talking about Deshaun. No. Daniel Jones got that contract that he got, even though he didn't deserve that shit. It's like, hey, we're gonna give it to you now. Go turn up for real now. Don't make us look stupid for giving you this money. That's what I.
The Maras in New York over the Giants, they are traditionally a racist franchise. They have the opportunity to pay Saquon and him at the same time, and they opted to pay Daniel Jones, a player that wasn't proven, versus a player that was proven.
The
quarterback position.
Yeah, I mean that's the most sexy position in the league. You got to have somebody there to put butts in the seats.
Put hope.
Yeah. As far as Sunshine go, I've never seen a guy scramble, open field with a lot of yards to get, and fumble. I'm happy Jacksonville paid this man.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a lot of running and open the field. Oh, shit. A referee. Who could fumble?
Yep.
The guy is not – I'm not going to say he's bad. I'm not going to say he's good either. He's a very, very mediocre quarterback at best.
You've been pampered his whole career.
Oh, yeah, from Clemson. Like, he rolled the wave with Deshaun in Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't do much in Clemson, but, I mean, he did something. He did enough to be drafted where he was drafted at.
Did they win a national championship?
But we got to keep it real, though. They was talking about this dude like Andrew Luck.
Yeah, but, I mean, Andrew Luck and him are two totally different quarterbacks.
No, we know that now, but there's this top five. That's this top five quarterback echelon that they always do with quarterbacks, and it's John Elway. Damn, I don't. They always compare
Andrew Luck.
No, I'm talking about before. This is what they were comparing Andrew Luck to. They were saying this dude is going to be the next John Elway. It's another Peyton Manning. Like they always compare these quarterbacks to these guys, right? And some actually hold up to it. But Trevor Lawrence is one I would say, like in the last, I say 10 years that I can remember that they put that tag on him. Because think about it. How many quarterbacks that we see actually get that tag put on them before coming into the league? We've seen that like I say, Andrew Luck. Who else after that? Because whenever they put this on these quarterbacks, you are supposed to come in and be a success.
Yeah,
And they
tear
put
it down,
the
right?
they put the same thing on what's the name, bro? They put the same thing
Andrew
on
Luck.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, Trevor
No, Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence. They said, bro, this bro is generational. When you look at him, you're seeing Peyton Manning, John Elway. He's gonna be what Andrew Luck was. And I don't know, like, how does that happen? How do people see that in you and then you come into the league and that doesn't transfer? Like, how do y'all think that happens?
I'm just piggybacking off you, Nitty. They didn't have no choice. You know how hard it is just to find a quarterback in the draft, period. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't really have no choice but to go ahead and pay him. It's like just like how you said, okay, here you go, Trevor. We need you to turn up a little bit more. We're gonna give you some nice weapons, and you need to do what you need to do. But here goes the contract. Go ahead, we're gonna give you your money. It was kind of like that, man. Because I mean, shit, who else they were gonna pick, Nitty?
Yeah,
Who else out there?
Nobody else. And see, they were even
Who
thinking
else?
about letting them go, but why would you do that? Like you set your franchise back like
10,
5
11
years.
years, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what you turn
Yeah.
into then once you let go of a quarterback who you thought was gonna be top like that, you become a defensive team. You start putting all your money. you become the Ravens. You become the Ravens before they got my boy. Yeah, before they got Lamar. You become a team that's like Minnesota. Like you just they put all the money on the defensive side of the ball and just hope that the offense could just
do something.
Something. Get into
don't turn it over.
Yeah, get in the field goal range or something. Or hopefully the defense can get a turnover in field goal range. And here you go right here. It's already right there for you. But that's I felt like it once upon a time doing JJ's tenure with us, right? The Texans was that. We were a defensive first team. Like
when we had Hoyer.
Brian Cushion, we had Cushion and all of the, you know what I'm saying, Mario Williams and shit like that. I feel like we were a defensive first team, and then, you know, we got Schaub coming in, then we got Foster, and it kind of brought that offense up with that defense, and that's how we ended up going to be a championship team, bro. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That shit always builds up like that. That's why I kind of think that, you know, as far as what we having to face this year, to move up to the top. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through just like the Ravens.
Just to bring that up, though, we had Brian Hoyer at the quarterback, bro.
Yeah, we talked about that last show, bro. That was
we
crazy,
had Brian Hoyer at quarterback.
Look at where we came from, bro. It
feels so good.
This is something that I definitely wanted to speak on too, bro, because you had reposted this on our page on Instagram. If y'all not following Texans on 3 on Instagram, I don't know what's wrong with you. But my guy posted a video and I happened to hear something in the background. I had to keep clicking the video back and I heard that the boy, what's the name, Kodak said, "Man, you the same size as me." And he was talking to Tank, bro. So
he did say that.
I'm like, yo, I gotta bring this to the show, bro. I'm like, I gotta ask my guys, how do y'all feel? Now we done seen what Tank do on the field, and we done talked about my boy size before. Pause, big pause, Tank, because evidently we probably gonna tag you in this right quick. But first and foremost, man, we love everything you do for the team and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, it was very startling to hear my boy Kodak Black say, "Man, we the same size, man." Like, bro, I haven't met you yet in person, right? I'm 6'4" myself. So, and like I say, I know you're a straight dog on that field, so it really doesn't matter about your size. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised to hear that you the same size as Kodak Black, bro. Like what? And it almost looked. If you go back and look at the video, it was almost like Tank wasn't too happy hearing that shit. Like, hold on, what you trying to say, my nigga? Like, so what do y'all think about that? Is that like, was that just as enchanting to y'all as it was to me? Like to hear that, like, yo, bro, because I know how small Kodak is. When I see him on stage and everything, I'm like, and then to hear that, it's like, boy, Hey, we really do got. Yeah, do y'all remember Bushwick Bill's first solo album?
Nah.
It was called The Little Big Man. And it's like, bro, we got a little big man on the team, bro. We really do. Like we know, like his name, bro. Ain't that like this team? His name Tank matches what he really is in heart. You know what I'm saying? Like the boy is it's a tank for real. But how do y'all feel about that though? Honestly,
he got a little man syndrome.
Who, Tank?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Hold on, what you mean by that? You think he has a problem with being as short as he is too?
Yeah, you said he got mad about it. That's
no, you can just tell that he kind of like if you look at his face, it was like one of those
second guy.
Like, it's like it's kind of like he gave this smirk a little bit. Like it was one of them kind of like yeah,
don't
you're
say
right.
that.
You're right, but don't be saying.
Don't be saying that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he's a phenomenal football player, but I think he got his name Tank because he had a big head when he was a kid or a baby.
Yeah, that's really what he said. But
if you don't know that,
yeah, when I was little.
Yeah, so if you don't know that, you're a novice fan or a new fan to the team, and you're trying to figure out, excuse me, why is his name Tank? Why do they call him Tank? He's literal. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tank. Shout out to Kobe.
Yeah, man. You know how I felt about that a couple of shows back. We talked about Tank size, like you said, needed pause, but we talked about it a couple of shows back. You know what I'm saying? That could be a gift, but also like a curse too. Like just because you so small, bro. You know what I mean? Can you stay healthy? And just like I said there, you know, when we first got him, this before the podcast and everything, I told Mel, man, I say, hey, I hope Tank can make it through a whole season because he's real small, bro.
Yeah,
he's little, bro.
I hate that he got hurt last year because
me too.
That was like it's like baseball, right? You got 3 strikes. I feel like he done already wasted his first strike already. He got hurt, right?
Oh man, that's how I feel too. Damn,
you don't waste that first strike because I wanted to stand on business so much with him. Because at the end of the year, I would have been like, "See, y'all was talking that motherfucking shit. And my boy made it through a whole motherfucking season like y'all on that bullshit." You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that this year, and I know he is. You can see it. The man, a smart young man, bro. And I think he's gonna be smart on the field this year. He's not going. As much as he said it bothered him to see the team in the playoffs and he couldn't do nothing to help, bro, I think bro is gonna make sure he on that field, bro. Like he just gonna be conscious of that. He like, yo, he's still gonna be the same dog, but I think he's just gonna be conscious of I'm not trying to get knocked off this field.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna be running across the middle of the field.
Tank, we need you to be very conscious.
Yeah, we don't need nobody trying to get payback shots on you or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Be Tank. Do what Tank does, but be very conscious.
We're gonna say this, and then we're gonna close out with a couple of things that Patton got on his end. Will the Texans be a top 5 defense in the league? I definitely believe so. I wholeheartedly like that's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we not be? How can we not be scary this year? You know what I'm saying? How can we not be horrifying and to other offenses this year? How can we not be destructive with the coach that we got? Think about what we have on defense with a coach that's standing on the sideline like, yo, I want to send dudes home sore. Pause. I'm trying to send the other team home. Like when they getting ready for the next team that they playing, I need they injury. What's the name to look like? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole roster. I need the whole roster on that questionable side. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I do. The short answer to that is yes. We got 2. If y'all been watching the show long enough, y'all know. We got too many dogs. I know we have some doubts in the secondary, and it's only because it's not proven. Do we believe in the secondary? Yes. Has the secondary been proven? No. So if we have any questions, yes, it'll be in that secondary. But as far as that front 7, and when you can get a front 7 that can be as good as we are going to be, it kind of takes a little bit off of off of that. And once you got to think about real NFL football too. Think about how all the best teams have been built. One good solid corner. Everything built. Look around the Jets when they was like as good as they was with when they was going all them championship games with Reeves.
D-line, yeah.
You just need that one corner, but think about it. We actually we trying to have more than that. We're not just trying to lean on the old school setup to get
a good front seven as well.
Yeah, we trying to have that good front seven, that good corner, that two good corners and good safety play. But man, I'm telling you, this the old school way of doing it still works. All you really do is like one good solid corner. But now I take that back because the way that the league is kind of moved into more passing, you gotta really on the cool. You gotta have a deep secondary, bro. Like I'm realizing that now. Your secondary do gotta be deep, bro. You gotta have some dogs over there. It's gotta read out. It's gotta read out like a AFC Pro Bowl roster. Like for real, your team almost in the secondary gotta have 4 solid secondary players. Like you with 2. I'm telling you, you had a nice safety, nice corner. You can have mediocre at the other safety and mediocre at the other corner, and still have real success. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you design the defense, but no, the Texans got more than that. So what y'all think on that, my guys?
Yeah, man. All right, sure, I'll go. Can we be a top 5 defense? Yes. Are we gonna be a top 5 defense? I'm not sure about that because just like how you said, it's the back end that I'm kind of bothered with. Stingley, I love I don't want to. I'm just doing my 720. I don't want to sound like a hater or nothing, Stingley, but I do need that full healthy season from you. I need that, bro. Yeah, and I know injuries, they're just a part of the game. It's a 17-week season. It's just part of the game, but I do need you to be more healthy than what you are because the best ability is availability, bro. And then we got the secondary that I'm worried about, and we kind of got that one little spot at the linebacker. Like I said, I'm looking for Tua to step up and have a big year this year, but I'm still kind of worried about that. And just those things right there alone make me be like, we got a great D-line, don't get me wrong, and it's going to be our first time playing together too, but top 5 defense potential, yes, but can we do it? I still would have to see. You know what I'm saying? Especially with our schedule and the teams that we playing. We got Jordan Love, we got Pat Mahomes, we got Lamar Jackson coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So I gotta see it.
Mm-hmm.
There are no bad quarterbacks we're playing this year as of right now. Everybody looks good on paper. Probably the only question mark as far as our schedule go would be the Vikings. They have Sam Darnold starting. Yeah, I believe JJ will take over there at some point. He's a rookie. So I don't think JJ is going to come in there and just be lights out. But, they don't have a running game. JJ is a quarterback that needs a running game. Vikings don't have that. But as far as us being a top 5 defense, yeah. If you look back when JJ was losing steps, when Kareem was getting burnt consistently, their front 7 was everything. If the front 7 can control what they need to control, Stingley stays healthy. Depending on who the other safety might be, either it's Ward or Petrie, because Bullock is going to start. Bullock's going to start.
So what it's going to put? So you think they move Petrie back to the strong?
As of right now, you don't bench Jimmy Ward. You don't bench Petrie. The only problem is both of those guys are strong safeties, though. Neither one of them can really play free. So I still say, as of right now on the depth chart right now in June, Petrie's at free, Jimmy's at strong. Come training camp, preseason, going into week 1, I say Bullock is going to start at free safety.
That's what I want to see.
I will put
Petrie, a rookie.
Yeah, the safety from USC. I would say you interchange between Ward. You can have Ward and Petrie on the field at the same time because we're gonna run what is it? 4-2-5, 4 linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 DBs. So that gives you the opportunity to have Petrie and Ward on the field. And the great thing about those guys, both of those guys can play in the box. I preferably would like Petrie in the box on blitzing situations, and I would have Ward in the box on passing situations. He's a better slot corner than Petrie is. And I'm just gonna sound real bold to me, but I don't see any other defense outside of Miami, if healthy. Baltimore, because they're Baltimore. Pittsburgh, because they're Pittsburgh.
The Jets.
And the Jets. Those are the teams right there. Like, the Jets are going to be number 1 off the rip. So I don't say we're going to be number 1. I say we'd be a toss-up between 2 and 3. The only way the Jets don't get number
top
1.
5.
Yeah. I mean, we top 5, but we're not going to be 5. Period.
I feel what you're saying. I definitely understand that. I'm listening to the Jets thing, and it's like, I don't know. I think that's kind of up in the air to see who's going to be number 1. It's kind of hard for me anyway, to deem any team as being number 1 until they prove it. The Jets are nice, but hey, if they can make it on the field, and they do what they.
Well, I'm telling you, people sleeping on Miami, dog. Miami got dogs on their defense.
No, now Miami do, but they see what's making us trip out about them though is because you watch, they lost some pieces, and so when you lose pieces, Xavier Howard, the other guy, the Wilkins,
that's 2 players.
Yeah, and it's like it makes you think like, okay, and they were 2 big defensive pieces to their team. We know how they go.
That's like us losing Will.
Y'all remember the year we lost DJ Reader? All of us didn't really too much care, be honest. I cared.
I like the Reader.
I cared, but we didn't know that we was gonna care as much as we did. Meaning, like, we didn't know we was gonna miss dude like that. Yeah. I knew it. I had an idea. I'm like, yo, we missing Reader, and y'all don't think that he's a big part of this defense. But once we left him and we seen how the Red Sea opened up, you start to see how important those players are. So for Miami to leave, look, I thought we was actually gonna get Rita back this year. I actually would have been happy as hell if Casario would have pulled.
He's not healthy right now.
Oh, that's what it is.
We told
wait, he went to Detroit though, right?
He
signed to Detroit right now.
Rito signed to Detroit.
Yeah, but he's gonna start the season on the public. When you tell your ACL late in the season, like that's what he didn't get signed late.
Yeah, he got signed late.
Yeah.
But okay, so with this here,
y'all both said top 5. I got top 10. But 5, I got to see. But I got top 10.
I also want to touch on the thing that it was something. Hold on, let me look. Unless you have it already. It was something that you wanted to say about somebody who's on Twitter. You said his name to me earlier.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to you, Pat. You said his name. I'm gonna look on the thing and see. It's
Jason.
Jason Braddock.
Yeah, so
let me get this off of here.
So he put out an article. He's a great reporter, great media guy. I don't know him personally, but I mean, my interactions with him on Twitter, it's always been cool. I read a lot of his articles. A lot of times, if he puts something out, excuse me, I just retweet it and come back to it because I'm always at work, of course. But the one article, the last one he put out, it was like Texans, shut the fuck up. And you read it like, okay, like that's kind of bold.
Yeah, like damn.
That's bold. But excuse me. And he got a lot of backlash for this, man. Like, it's like he damn near, outside looking in because I don't know him personally, but he pretty much quit doing what he's doing because people took the shit so personal. Like we as Texan fans, a lot of us don't have thick skin as we should have. Right now, it's peacetime for us to a degree. Like everybody's vibrations is high. We all excited, pumped, and amped up. And you have to understand the way we talk about other franchises, the way I do. I can't get mad if somebody who's unbiased gives his honest opinion, keyword opinion, about a situation. It shouldn't sway you in any type of way to talk crazy to him, talk about his family and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much all he was saying was he feels like we haven't done nothing, which we haven't. We won a playoff game. We've been to the second round, but that's it. We have a bunch of division championships. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't seen the goddamn mountaintop. We ain't even sniffed it. He feels as if CJ Stroud is being too cocky and arrogant. And I feel like, I don't agree with him. I feel like CJ is coming into his own. He's becoming more comfortable. He is who he is. Shout out to my boy Stresses for putting that video together.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, these GMs are clapping and everything. And we like, hey, welcome to the team. And we moving on. Like, I think, and I don't know if he's from here or not, but that's the swag of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, the team turned up, the fans turned up. Even when the team was turning down or going down, the fans were still turned up to it. We couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like Caserio is being too arrogant. He hasn't done enough. And I strongly disagree. And I may have it wrong, but I strongly disagree because Caserio was the only person that could have fixed this shit. The only person. You know what I'm saying? Rome was built in
Randall Cobb actually on what you said. He actually say when he met Caserio, he knew he was the man for the job. But that's what you're saying.
Rome wasn't built in one day. You know what I'm saying? If it was, everybody would have one. I always say that. But for the people, and I feel for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know him personally. I would like to meet him one day. Hopefully, come on the show with us. You know what I'm saying? But listen to the fans, all y'all gotta chill the fuck out. Like, we in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We may lose a game. I may come over here and be like, this guy played like shit. You know what I'm saying? If I see this guy in the streets, like I normally see these guys in the streets, I Zach Cunningham, I'm gonna tell you, bro, you play like shit. But I still love you because you're on my team. And once you gone, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly what it is, bro. But y'all fans gotta chill out. Y'all actually owe that man an apology. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all too stubborn and proud to apologize. So I'm on the behalf of the whole Texans fan organization and fan base. They sorry.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna just say how I feel about the whole situation. I do feel like if you are a part, see, one thing that I thought I heard you say about this was that he's coming from an unbiased point of view, which means that he's not a Texans fan.
He's a reporter. This is his job.
And I know he's supposed to do that, to be honest with you. Adam Schefter, this is what all of them do, right?
Yeah.
So I look at it like this. And maybe it's a Texas thing. Some people don't like you to speak on family business if you're not a part of the family. You don't have a certificate that gives you the right to speak on what's going on in the family. That's just like me coming to one of y'all family reunions, and I'm like, yeah, look, such and such.
They talking crazy,
I think this and that, and somebody gonna turn around and say, hey, who is this dude back here? Who is he kin to?
Real.
I ain't kin to neither one of y'all. Hey, what is he even doing here saying what he's saying? You know what I'm saying? That just, sometimes when you go to your family reunion, they let different people stand up and say certain things, and so y'all can improve on the family reunion. And you get somebody who stands up and said something, and they literally are not your family, Everybody look at you
like, who is bro?
5 minutes too. I'm talking about he talking about the food wasn't all properly prepared. They're like, who is dude right here? So I feel what you're saying though, Pat. Like for real, we should have some kind of result. I do tend to get the pullback whenever I hear people talking about how we are in this rare air, and it is, and it even hurts too to hear you say, Pat, like, you know, we really haven't won anything, and the only reason why it hurts is because just the way anything else does. Like when they say this right here, hold on, okay,
you can't handle the truth.
it's the truth. That's why it hurts. See, when you go to saying the stuff like, man, we ain't made it past the divisional round. We ain't this, we haven't done that. You know, true enough. But I still say this as a sports fan, not only as a Houston Texans fan, but as a sports fan. Every fan has a right to celebrate any. Like, you ever used to hear some people be like, "Oh, that was y'all Super Bowl right there. Y'all celebrating that game like y'all won the Super Bowl." Hey, if that's what I feel like celebrating my team like that, then I'm gonna celebrate them like that. If you say something bad about my team and I feel like it makes me feel better to roast your ass over open fire, and it makes me feel more like a fan, or like if we hear somebody talking about the America and we say something and that makes me feel more like a patriot or whatever, then I'm gonna do that, man. I think the fans, like I do. Now, if they weren't talking about this man's family or his livelihood, saying, "Hey, you should be broke out here and you shouldn't be making no money doing what you're doing,"
I'm not gonna repeat what they were saying, but I was reading comments, bro. That shit was crazy.
That is going too far, but if they kept it sports, which I'm pretty sure they didn't, but we gotta get an understanding that, you know what I'm saying, this is just sports at the end of the day. But we do understand that, bro, this is a demon. This is a monster that's been chained down in the basement for a long time, bro, since 2002. And it's just been waiting to come out, bro. It's been waiting for these times. Like, as a Texas fan, bro, we done watched all the other teams get to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we've been waiting on our chance to do it. We even done it prematurely. We done it when we had Schaub out there. We had it when we had Dre, Hop, all of that. It was a little premature, but I believe right now where we are, bro, we have a right to. That's why it's infectious. That's what we talked about on the last show. It's infectious, bro. The GM, the coach, the owner, bro, this shit is everywhere, bro. It's everywhere, bro. I've been watching this video, and I'm pretty sure y'all have been seeing it where the dude walks up to Cal.
Yeah.
And been asking him about, you know what I'm saying, what he does for a living. Yeah. Cal was like, owner of the Houston Texans. H-Town, baby. I was like,
hey, we hear Coach Cal. Okay, this is how I know Cal wasn't bullshitting. I was stage. How Cal reacted like,
like the fuck. Yeah.
He gave the same look he gave him, the look he gave me. I walked up to him. I didn't get a picture. I said, Cal, I just want to shake your hand. Cal was like, like that's how Cal be, bro. Like, he ain't used to this shit, dog.
Yeah, it's you can tell, like, even bro say you're a billionaire. Cal was like, I ain't really counted like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's gangster.
You gotta be the owner NFL team.
Cal gangster, man. I like it.
Yeah.
He said he's 61 and he can't believe it, and I can't believe it neither. Cal 63. Crazy. His energy does not say 63, bro. Like, Cal energy seems like he in his 30s, bro.
40-ish.
And it's probably because his wife, bro.
Yeah, really.
And keeping that boy young. Ski.
Hey, man, but like Nitty was saying though, man, just getting back to the dude. What's his name?
Jason Bradley.
Jason.
Hey, you know, whenever I hear his name, he makes me think about the big guy that everybody hates that was the commentator. Remember, he lost his job. He's the big guy that talks NBA sometimes, but he talks NFL too sometimes. He's a big black guy, bald head. People can't stand him. No, not Booger McFarland. I like Booger.
I'm about to say Booger.
Booker still got a job. This other dude got fired and he started his own thing off to the side, bro.
Man, who?
Big dude,
Yeah, I
bro,
don't
that
know.
everybody can't stand this dude, bro. Like he talks a lot of noise. Like hey man, you know what I'm saying? Big old ears, big, bro, y'all don't know who this dude is?
No.
I want to
Nah,
say his
yeah, I
name
got it.
Jason too. I'm gonna find it out and bring it up next show.
Yeah,
Y'all
you gotta bring him up next
bro,
show.
I can't believe y'all don't remember. Look, he talks
Nah.
He does almost the same thing Stephen A. Smith does. He talks basketball.
You talking about Perkins?
Not
Perkins is
this
talking
dude
about
older.
basketball.
He's older, bro. This dude is a lot older. People could not stand this dude, bro. I can't believe y'all don't remember this dude, bro. He
All I can
just got
think
fired
is
like a
Booger
year or two
McFarland.
ago. Just like a year or
All I can
two
think
ago.
about is Booger.
People cannot stand this dude, bro. I'm gonna find out.
Let me tell you, man. Look, hey, shout out to Booger McFarland, but Booger be on some shit like in the game of football, the team that scores the most points wins the game. and then he look at you like he just dropped the bomb, like.
Nah, hey, bro, we know that.
Hey, what you gotta realize, a lot of them ex-football players, man, they just say them things, and they do. I don't want to say the C word, but
oh yeah, don't say that.
No, I'm not saying that. But the thing
you seen Booger McFarland fingers too, though. That boy fingers out of
he was in them. That boy got them trench fingers, bro.
Them trench but back, I ain't gonna lie though. Back to your boy, man. Just like Nitty was saying, hey man, if you not a Texan, bro, it's certain stuff you can't say. This family business right here. Maybe I can get away with saying that, or y'all can get away with saying that. We've been down since 2002, but bro, who are you?
Bro, I think dude last name was Bradley, bro. I'm about to find it.
Oh my god.
Man, I want to be Jason down with the Bradley. Family.
I want to say about Jason though. Like he does a lot of great work, but
yeah.
Maybe
you got your skin got to be thick out here in the media too. You know that. You know how social media is, bro.
In the world, but I also feel like he should have waited or not did the article at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to know your audience. Like I can't go out there half-assing or with something controversial to where it's gonna fall back on fire back on me. Like you got to know your audience. But as I was paying attention to it, like a lot of fans feel like he's just not for us. Now I will say this too. There's another guy, Aaron Wilson. Aaron Wilson will tell you, he does this a lot. Aaron Wilson will tell you that I am not a fan of the team. This is my job. This is my livelihood. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to always give you my honest and unbiased opinion. And I respect it.
Now he always get good stuff, and he don't never say nothing crazy neither. You can respect what he says.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
as long as it ain't no death threats or nothing, man. Have tough skin. As long as people ain't talking about doing this to your family and stuff like that. Toughen up, bro. Toughen up. You're not a Texan, bro.
The shit was so crazy that it was almost time for Pat Man to show up.
Dang.
Like, that's how. Hey,
that boy had to flash the light up in that joint,
bro. Hey, when Pat Man get upset, that's how you know. That's how it was bad. Like,
man,
you know, I gotta keep my identity.
Well, yeah. Hey, sorry for that, but outside of everything, man, know your audience, like you said, bro. Some things you can't speak on. Yeah. Family business, man.
Yeah. Well, man, y'all, we have at an hour and 30 minutes. Been a good show, man. It's always a good show when I come on here and chop it up with my boys, man. Y'all know we going through a time right now where, you know, the news is going to be far and few in between. So when they say that we go through this Texans thing together, they for real. These are the things that we're going to come together in times like this to come up with more creative things, entertaining things about the team. And, you know, to bring to y'all games, question games and stuff like that. So, you know, we can keep this thing rolling through this period of getting to training camp, because from right now to this point to training camp, what is about 40-some days, maybe?
Not even, right? Yeah, not even.
August, like, at the beginning of August, though, right? It's in the beginning of August?
July. I thought we had to play in the what's your call the game?
Oh yeah, the game started in August. You're right. So
our first game is August the 1st, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. And we got that extra game too. Look, I'm telling y'all, y'all need to understand that extra Hall of Fame game, it actually gives us back to the regular how it used to be. Four preseason games and then that.
Yeah.
So I believe it's gonna, I've heard people say that, man, I hate we playing in the Hall of Fame game, and I look at them crazy like, bro, do you not know the work that the 2s and the 3s and the 4s are about to get, bro? Like, we about to really see. We gonna find some diamonds for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna be digging in the dirt for real. Like when you see them 3s and 4s out there. Oh yeah, Mitchell might be playing the game that day.
I need Davis Mills to look like Peyton Manning out there.
Hey, I think for Dre they gonna do that though, bro. I think for Dre, the boys are actually gonna turn up.
None of the starters are playing. None of the starters. It's gonna be straight back.
I don't even want them in the uniform, bro.
Yeah.
I promise if I see the 7 uniform out there, number 7, I'm talking about in the shirts, the pants, everything, bro.
Don't even warm up, bro.
Mad at D'Amico, bro. I don't even want him to warm up. Stay cool, bro. Cool. Stay cool, my G. But other than that, though, man, like I say, man, this is always fun, man. Like the time goes by so fast when I'm chopping it up with my boys. Appreciate everybody who was on the show with us today. Let's make sure that I'm on the right page, Patton. We got next week, we got next Tuesday coming. Do we have a guest?
You want to tell them now? You want to wait?
No, I want to tell them now.
Gotta tell them now.
All right, so look, next Tuesday, at our normal time, but not our normal time, we're doing a double header. We're gonna be on with VT for a quick 15, and we're gonna be on our show at 9 on time. You know what I'm saying? Not CP time. Our special guest will be my boy Houston Stresses.
Are
we blessed or we stressed?
Hey, are we blessed?
Pop a bottle for my boy, man.
Make sure you guys, please, and of course, like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on because it's gonna be a good one. Guaranteed.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna start doing when Shep making his points. Instead of the explosions, he gonna get bottle pops.
Pop a bottle on that one. You did.
Hey, hopefully that's what that Super Bowl gonna be sounding like, man.
But bottles popping there. Well,
other than that, though, man, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all guys. I appreciate everybody out there watching. We gonna go back to the drawing board, man, and make sure we ready for Tuesday. And man, we'll see y'all then. Until then, man, y'all boys stay straight. Y'all stay prayed up out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep the team in your heart, keep your family in your heart, and all of that, man. And I'm telling y'all, we're gonna take this thing to the promised land where we are supposed to be. We got one of them ones, and that's the whole team. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna run this intro, man, and we up out of here, man, like we always do about this time.
Texan news. To your face be down. Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank Nitty and Patton and Champagne Chef too.
Yes, sir, man.
Y'all already know what it is, man. We will see y'all Thursday, man. Make sure y'all here at 9 o'clock.
Yes, salute.